7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Presented by Wingstop. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Ah, yeah!
Yes. We are back in the building. Feels good to be back. Coach Jackson is in the house today. The black shirt is in the house today.
What's up?
COVID is in the house today.
That's right.
Listen, it's a beautiful Thursday.
I know, but we've been sad all week, it seems like, man. We ain't had a action-packed show yet this week, I don't think. But with Red Baron, we did.
Oh, yeah.
But we kind of low-key.
Man, listen here, buddy. Let me just tell you something. Let me tell you something, Terrell Parlay, the black shirt. Here's what I'm telling you. We're brought to you by Wingstop. We got 3 locations, 28th and Superior, 50th and O Street, 29th and Pine Lake Road. Order, carry out, and delivery online, www.wingstop.com. We got flavors, lemon pepper, original hot, hickory smoked barbecue, atomic, mango habanero, Cajun, spicy, Korean barbecue, Louisiana rub mild, garlic parmesan, and Hawaiian. But that's just not the latest and greatest. Chicken sandwich. That's not too loud, is it?
No, I think that's fine. Yell it out.
Chicken sandwich.
There we go.
Terrell, how many chicken sandwiches did you have?
Well, I had 2 this morning from Chick-fil-A, so I'm already up.
Oh, you're fired.
Oh, man.
We're fired. Don't you see Wingstop, sucker?
Well, you know, they don't open up at 8 in the morning. I'm hungry.
We ain't talking about no other chicken sandwiches.
Oh, I had a chicken sandwich yesterday. It was great.
Oh, I'm asking you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
What is wrong with you?
I got a chicken sandwich in my hand right now.
Have you been up all night?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well, there it is.
Since 12:30 this morning.
I'll give you a pass.
Okay.
He's working.
That's your one and only pass, though. Don't do it again.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Thanks,
Captain.
man. No, it's the coach right now. It's the coach.
Coach Jackson, not Scoop.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, it's the captain, but it's the coach. It's the captain, but it's the coach. Okay, so
Aye, aye, Captain, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Get your chicken sandwiches. Listen, we'll be open here in a minute. Chicken sandwiches, get in line because it was a line. So go get your chicken sandwiches for one of our 3 locations, and we got one in Grand Island as well. So Wingstop from the Wing Expert, where flavor gets its wings. Did you like that, Bach?
That's very well read. I love it.
That nice? No,
Yeah.
I didn't read that. That was off the top of the dome.
It's smooth. It sounded well read. That's why.
Yeah, off the top of the tiggity.
Oh,
I think he got some cardboards up in the.
Man, we in the
remind him in the red
hold
room.
on. We in the you see how it changed when I went to red? When I went to the red room, the whole thing changed. And maybe I'll let you see some of my Hot Wheels, but right now I won't. Because I think, we want to get right into it. Listen, North Dakota is coming in to play us. Let's focus our attentions on them. Last week is over with. All that stuff is done. At the end of the day, we woke up. Coach is still the coach. So we got to get behind Coach Frost. We got to get behind the team. We got to get behind the offense. We got to get behind Whipple Ball. We got to get behind them one more week because we're taking it day by day. And hopefully we're going to get better and better.
Better and better.
Team can't be beat.
Team can't be beat.
Won't be beat. So I had to give you Coach Jackson today. We got to do a little, what would you call this, Pop? Would it be game planning or trying to just tell the people what?
Yeah, it's a little in-depth preview on the opponent this week. Not a lot of people watch too much North Dakota.
Oh, preview. Oh, yeah. This is a preview of these little North Dakotans coming in here to try to get a win. Now, why do I keep thinking, okay, North Dakota? Why is North Dakota? Not because North Dakota State, we know who that is, but North Dakota has a lot of talent. from an Omaha area. There are 2 linebackers. I mean, I think they got 4, but 2 of them from Omaha, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it, Bach? Is it there? They both from Omaha?
Yeah, they got 2 of them from Omaha.
Uh-huh. And you know, I always like bulletin board material when I used to play. We used to love when opposing teams would talk stuff in the media. They would talk stuff via the paper, or now you got social media, Twitter. You got all these different deals where people can put up bulletin board material. Do we have first clip of their suspected day-by-day documentary? They kind of took that monarchy as that's who they are.
Yeah, you want to get to the players from Nebraska first?
Say again?
You want to play the North Dakota players talking about being from Nebraska?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want.
All
but
right.
Before, whoa, hold up. Before you do that, Bach, let's just bring it in with a nice some nice music.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, and set the tone. You know, the tone's not going to be all raised up. It's going to be nice.
Sounds like the guys down in the basement over there in the Haymarket that plays the piano.
Oh, yeah.
They have a great piano show.
They play this well?
Oh, yeah, they do.
This guy's finger dancing over there.
Oh, he's just Ray Charles. That's all he does.
Yeah, baby. Okay, so I had to give you guys that because I wanted to give you a little inspiration today. That today's Thursday. Today's the most important day of rest for an athlete if he has a game on Saturday. It's a mental day. It's a day of no pads, but going 100 and you're running everywhere. You're going game speed. You're just not colliding with one another. You're taking care of each other. But you're going 150 miles an hour. And so, when you come off a loss like that's devastating, 2 things can happen. 1, you can bounce back. Or 2, you're going to tank, and a North Dakota team that's FCS will shock you. Which we don't want the latter. We want to be able to go in and destroy North Dakota. Take all our frustrations, the fact that all those different crazy things happen in the game. And let me be clear, when I go back and watch it, there's a lot of different things that happened in that game that caused us to lose the game. But we are on North Dakota, and our focus needs to be North Dakota. We have to come out in this game and punch them in the mouth. And let me tell you, when I looked at this North Dakota team, they're not going to lay down. It's not going to be just a easy slugfest, and before you know it, we won the game. We're going to have to go and impose our will. We're going to go, and when I say that, I was thinking, when you run the ball, right, when you're offensive lineman, or I was tight end, so I was kind of an honorary offensive lineman at Nebraska when I played. And when we ran the ball and we kept hitting people, you know what I mean, and we knew we were the most physical team, and we wore them down, it felt so good because we knew we just dominated this person. If you come out and you make it a purpose to throw the ball heavy, and not establish the run, what you do is you lengthen the game. Remember, the game was long, 3 hours. We talked about 40-something minutes. Well, it was long because when you throw the ball around, when it's an incomplete pass, what happens?
Stops the clock.
Come on, man. Give me some gig. We got a crooked sound? I want to hear, because I be hitting y'all with stuff, and
I'm thinking
you guys have crickets.
You're not
crickets.
The same. Hey, but the thing I expect though, VJ, is this game right here is more of a fundamental game. It's back to the basics. It's wrapping up, tackling, putting pressure on the quarterback. It's just back to basics. These guys got to start from scratch again and try to, I'm not gonna say learn, but do things the right way. when you do things the wrong way, it makes it a 3-hour game. So I expect him to come out and tackle better and get pressure on the quarterback and just just have fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they got to do. They got to let that go, let that game go. It's over with. As young men, sometimes we can take things and internalize them and think that it's on us, and it's not. The young men down there are fighting as hard as they can fight. We just got to fight a little harder. We got to fight a little smarter, and we got to tackle better, and we got to run better. We got to run fit better. We got to block better. We got to block downfield better. Because this North Dakota team that's coming in town, offensively, I compare them to us. Now, they've lost some weapons, but the core group, the offensive linemen, the quarterback, they're coming back. I don't know if that number 7 running back is coming back, but if he is he on there, number 7?
No, he transferred.
Wow, he took his talent somewhere else.
He tried to. I think he had trouble transferring, actually. But
did he really?
Why
would he leave? Like, he was like as I'm watching this game, I'm like, this kid is phenomenal. He's little, but he's like a little jitterbug. That's disappointing. Did he land on his feet or no?
I'll double check. Last time I looked, it looks like he tried to transfer, and wherever he tried to land, I'll try to see where he ended up.
How's the Soderhaven text line? I feel like, I've been not really focused on that as much, and I want to make sure that I get back to the texters out there that rock with us. They rock with us, Bach. They come with us. They're there every week. And they're doing what they're supposed to do. So I appreciate that.
You want me to read the first one?
Yeah, what's the first one?
How many games will Urban Meyer win next year?
Mute yourself. Mute yourself, Bach.
Hey, you told me to ask.
Mute yourself.
You brought up
who asked that? Who asked that question? Who asked the
Byron
question?
did. Byron asked.
Byron, stop with the shenanigans.
He didn't say at Nebraska. He was just wondering altogether how many games.
Yeah, well, you just said it.
I didn't.
Let me just tell you something, man. Y'all stop with the shenanigans, man. Frost is a coach. Get behind him. Simple as that. Urban Meyer, no one wants Urban Meyer in Nebraska. Goodbye, Urban. Come on, wasn't he the Florida coach?
He was, way back.
Ohio State
awesome.
coach.
Yeah,
Utah coach, Bowling Green coach,
great recruiter, great coach.
Heard all those programs around.
Won 2 national
titles.
Three national titles.
Yeah. I get it, man. I get it. But we don't need to be coming in with some high power, all this bullcorn with coaches shenanigans, man. This is game 2. Let us get to North Dakota. Yeah. Let's get the season started. Stop with it. Don't even read another one. I don't want to hear about this Urban Meyer crap.
Okay,
man.
I thought we should at least bring it up. The Husker Twitter's talking about it, so
I don't care about Twitter. I care about Nebraska football. I care about the young men that wearing the N down there. Those young men that fought and came up short and was all the way in Dublin. Came up short against Northwestern when everybody in the country probably thought we were going to win the game. And then they come up short, and myself included, we can be a little tough, a little critical, but when you watch the facts are still the facts. Fact is, we lost game 1. Guess what that game is? Over. Won't ever have to play it again. It's in the books. So guess what? As a coach, I'm telling my team, who cares? We 0-0 right now. We got a North Dakota team coming in with Omaha players that feel like they got a point to prove. That's talking stuff on a day-by-day documentary that's geared to them. That's what they call it, day by day. So my focus cannot be on anything other than getting our young men ready to do battle on Saturday in front of all the Husker maniacs who've been waiting to see our beloved Huskers play the game. I know I have. I want to see them live action. I want to smell the air. I want to see the fans. I've been waiting on this. We have to be mentally strong to understand that game is over and North Dakota will be here in 2 days. That goes for fans, coaches, players, everybody. I think if you're really a fan, if you're really a player, we got to look past everything else and focus on North Dakota. Now, anybody know anything about Schuster? Tommy Schuster. We got any information on Tommy Schuster? Because the last time I checked, North Dakota State, did they win the championship last year? Did they come up short? I think they were in the game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check that a little bit later. And then text line, help us out. Did North Dakota State win the championship, FCS championship last year? I know they were in the conversation because I think they were ranked 5th or something like that when they played this South Dakota team. Now, because of the transfer portal and NIL, some of the better players of South Dakota transferred and went wherever else wanted them to go. Where that is, who knows? But further, we have North Dakota coming into Memorial Stadium, and we got guys on their team that's from Omaha. I'm from Omaha. I'm rooting for them because they're from Omaha, but that's it. They're coming to Lincoln, so I don't care who they are. And they got a chip on their shoulder, and we got to show them what we do at home. You got to defend your backyard. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Black Shirt. You get in the new house. I come over. I'm acting unruly. Do I get to go and make some steaks, some cheeseburgers, and I'm acting unruly at your house? What if I smacked you around at your house, Mr. Black Shirt?
It wouldn't be a house.
What?
It'll be a scene.
Oh.
Not gonna tell you what kind of scene, but it's just gonna be a scene. You're gonna get smacked out the house. You know, it's my job to defend my house, and these guys should know what they need to do Saturday. You know, it's just, you know, it ain't so much talking we can do, VJ. The only thing we got to do is just go out there, and they should play with a chip on their shoulder. You know, first of all, you should. So that's rule number one. You come out there, you punish them from the get-go, and you get the big lead, and you get the young guys some reps, and you just get the game over with.
Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Black Shirt. The Black Shirt, I should say. When you're a linebacker, what's your responsibility?
It depends what kind of defense we're in, but mostly the middle linebackers are mostly the A gap.
Give me hold on a minute. Give me what's going on in number 43's head, and you are basically getting ready. You're in what? Give me a defense.
11 robber.
Perfect. You're in robber. What's your responsibility in 11 robber, and where are you lined up?
Basically, I'm a C-gap player. I can either fool from either the inside or the outside, but I'm more of a C-gap, D-gap player that's more contained. My main goal is the running back, which I'll be man up on in a passing situation. Plus, I'll be calling I'm here call with the rover that lets him know if we need a switch. That means that if I'm here, we can do a switch, and I'll take the tight end, and he'll take the back. It depends if they flare out or do it straight up. It depends. So, but mostly I'm a man player, man defense with CD gap containment.
Got you. See, we coaching today, man. We want to learn some stuff today. It's Thursday, the most important day of practice, because Friday is a walkthrough. That's just a mental walkthrough. Make sure your guys, you call kickoff team, they run out. You know, second team kickoff, they run out. Kickoff return, punt, first team offense, second team offense, first team defense, black shirts, let's go. You know what I mean? Second team defense. That's just a mental day to walk, make sure every guys are where they're supposed to be. But Thursday is the practice, because now the hitting should be done. Now it's a recovery day, but it's a day that you go full speed in your legs and going through the motions, mental reps, running things out, scoring touchdowns, thinking of yourself in the game on Saturday, doing what you're going to do on Saturday on Thursday. Nobody's there to hit you. You can run it all the way out 40 yards, make a move, make a man miss. I don't care. Am I the only little dude that used to catch the ball and make imaginary people miss? You didn't do that,
Nope.
Terrell?
No.
That's because you play defense.
That's because I was already in the end zone, sir.
Whatever. You didn't even play offense. You've never played offense, have you?
Don't have to play offense to get the ball in the
But
end zone.
have you ever played offense, though? I know
Yeah,
you're
I was a quarterback in Little League.
really.
And I went to running back. I used to sling it about 50 yards, and I was an option quarterback too. You know, mostly I did the option and I ran like quarterback sweep. So, you know, we had a great running back. So, but when we played the real big dogs, I think my running back got scared and it left me by myself. So I took a beating though too. So also.
So, but in high school, did you play both? Did you play both ways or just linebacker?
I returned kickoff returns in high school, but I played mostly defense.
Okay, that might be.
But
that
also,
might explain why
speaking
you're
about
so
Little
good.
League, I played quarterback and I was the nose guard on defense.
Man,
So,
if we go back to your Little League, Bach wasn't even alive.
That's probably true.
It's probably. Did you say probably?
No, that is true. Yeah, you're right.
1985.
I was 1990. It took me a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just get into it. So offensively, like I said, Tommy Schuster is pretty good. He's a good little quarterback. If he uses his leg, he'll hurt you. A lot of times he gets in, his mindset is down the field, and so he'll throw it up for grabs 2 or 3 times a game. 2 or 3 times, Tommy Schuster, he'll scramble out and throw it up. We got to be able to take it away. But he's a good scrambler when he wants to run. He's pretty accurate in the pass game. And if they got the receivers, some of the receivers, or they have any type of offense that resembles what they had last year, a team that was up on Utah State, did they upset them? I haven't got through my film work yet. But North Dakota played Utah State. I'm looking at the game right now. It's 14-7, North Dakota.
Yeah, they ended up losing that game, but Tommy Schuster threw for 345 yards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So let's not look past anybody. We need to contain Tommy Schuster. We need to hit Tommy Schuster. He's a little guy. Let's drive him into the turf. I'm not saying knock him out the game, but I'm definitely saying knock him down. Help him back up, and then let him know you're going to be back the next play by coming back the next play.
Black shirts don't help. The black shirts don't help guys. I'm sorry. That's probably what offensive guy Coach Osborne would wanted y'all to do, but us as black shirts, we don't help anybody else.
Some of y'all do,
except our teammates.
Some of y'all do. Some of you, Mike Benner helped people up. I seen it.
Okay.
Now I don't know if they need to help anybody up. I think they just need to smash. So you might be right on that one. I think they just need to smash these guys. Seriously, they should need to listen. They just need to. They didn't need to get angry. Everybody out there needs to play like somebody slapped their mama. Boy, you know how mad you'll be, Bach, if somebody smacked your mama?
I think I need to go down there. I like to go down there Saturday and give all of them some of that smelling salt. You know, just open it up and clear your mind before the game. You know, just
we still got to get some of that in the studio.
Yeah, everybody gets some medicine spray, a smelly thing.
Can you get smelling sauce over the counter?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Can you?
Yeah. They.
Oh well, we got to bring some smelling sauce in on game day. We got to open Bach up. We got to get Bach ready.
I got to know what it's like.
Get some eye some eye black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook him up.
I don't know if we got
maybe even put a helmet on him.
22 pants, don't you, Bob?
I don't know. 34.
They gotta be tight, man.
They gotta be tight. Yeah,
about
that's
28.
Right. All right, yeah.
Bach, you ever put the uniform on?
No.
Listen, nothing's wrong with
that. You didn't play
shit.
football?
Yeah.
I did. I did in in 8th grade, and then I had a head injury, and then they told me I can't play anymore.
Well, listen. Living life longer is always good.
Yeah,
when you get to 47, Bach, you got 16 years to get there almost, right? Or 17, something like that.
Yeah.
But your body it doesn't recover. It hurts. Your neck hurts. Your shoulders hurt. Things that you hit. So people that play football, you know what I mean? You know what you're doing. You might as well go on out there and lay it all on the line on the football field. Give it up. But anyway, some of the things that I saw that I know that we're going to have to win, and I'll give you my keys to victory on Friday, but we got to contain Tommy Schuster. We got to hit him in the mouth. We have to. Somebody has to get to make a play. We have to get off of blocks and make plays. Linebackers have to make plays and be smart. Now, why do I say that? What kind of offense they run? What's the toughest play to defend, Mr. Blackshirt?
Probably play action pass.
Perfect.
Play action.
Perfect. So when you think about play action pass, not only do they play action pass, but they run double passes. They run trick plays. They got gadget plays. You know, you got to play disciplined football when you're talking about a person running gadget plays. Right? Terrell, you got that? Isn't that what you got to do? You got to play discipline.
Yeah, and it's basically about just learning I would say it's basic, but the thing is, you should be able to see the handoffs or the fakes, and you should get a hesitation that once you see it, you should either get in your drop, or if you're rushing the quarterback, just take a good shot at him. It's not hard, but it's not easy neither. So,
it takes discipline. You know what I mean?
Discipline. It takes some discipline. And it takes practice. Like you say, a play action pass can get you either way. I got hit with one in Canada, like I said one time. But it's a basic play. You just got to either drop or it's just a read. Make your reads correctly. Don't take that unnecessary step that you don't need to take.
Yeah, well, and disciplined football means you play within the constraints of what the coaches gave you to play. Play and play hard. Know what you're doing. Is that my little deal again, or is this something different?
Well, this is music to get us up. We need to take a break.
Yeah, I know what that is. I'm saying, what is the music though?
Oh, this is Sugar So Fly. You like that one? You're not supposed to jam out to the breaks. It's just
why we can't jam out to the break? What are you talking about?
We can jam out to the break. You're right. Yeah.
Turn it up, Bach. And then whenever you want to throw it to break, you throw it to break. But turn it up. We need music in our life.
There you go. Backup vocals there. All right, we'll be right back here on the Captain.
They might win, they might lose, but either way, you have something to say about it. Don't miss the Husker After Party postgame show immediately following every Nebraska football game. Nick Sainert and Jake Bachhoven give instant reaction, quotes from the players and coaches, and take all your phone calls with thoughts on the game. It's the Husker After Party postgame show, only on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sponsored by Action Plumbing and Heating, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Brent Excavate.
Casey's General Stores is giving away 2 tickets to each Nebraska football home game this season. To enter, just head to any Casey's General Store location in Lincoln during the football season, scan the QR code at the front counter, and fill out the online form. One winner will be chosen at random 2 days before that week's game. So head over to Casey's, stock up on all your tailgating snacks and drinks, and register to win 2 tickets to a Nebraska football game, brought to you by Casey's General Store and 93.7 The Ticket.
Seasons change, but your land stays the same. You need the right solutions to keep you moving. That's why you rely on Acres Equipment, your Nebraska-owned premier John Deere dealership. Whether you're harvesting, protecting your crops, feeding the herd, maintaining your lawn, improving your business, or letting off some steam, Acres has what you need to get the job done. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
It's tailgate season. Why would you bounce around from place to place for all your beverage needs when you could have it all in one place? Wine, Beer, and Spirits has everything for your parties with their 3 locations in Lincoln, Grand Island, and Omaha. It's the largest liquor store in the state, and here's the best part. You can get a drink from their bar and walk around with it as you shop for all your tailgate necessities. Locally owned and operated, it's Wine, Beer, and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games, plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken wings. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Mullen Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Back with Vershawn Jackson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Fresh and so clean, clean. You so fresh and so clean, clean today, BJ?
I think we got you muted there. BJ, we can't hear you.
I know.
Oh, you tricked us.
See how Terrell gave me the sign? See how he communicated with me without communicating with me, Bot? See, that's what you do on the football field.
Oh, okay.
You communicate with each other without sometimes communicating. With that might be with a hand sign or whatever the case may be. But when you guys are out there, and I want to ask this question, then I want to go to the first sound bite. Because I gotta set the tone. I gotta set the plate right now. Terrell, are you guys talking as a defense? What's going on out there during a particular play?
Yeah, you got to communicate as a defense. You know, we got to communicate with the safeties. We got to communicate with the D line. We got to communicate for our stunts, and you know, it's basically the game, we communicate with each other through crowd noises. You have to get your signs up for that, like a banjo sign, and you know, you got to fight through. You just got to fight through this and communicate all the time. So you know, that's the main thing that you have to do is have great communication.
Absolutely. Let's play the first one.
You want to get to a call first? We do have Mike on the line.
Yeah, get to Mike.
All right, we'll get to Mike here on the Honda of Lincoln hotline. Mike, how are you doing? What are you thinking today?
Not much. Just got back from Dublin at 2 a.m., so I'm running on fumes.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, it was kind of cool. I just want to tell you this, and I got a question. I met a guy from Toronto. Never had anything to do with Nebraska. Nobody from his family from there. He just grew up in Toronto following the Huskers in the 70s, and I'll tell you what, that guy is as big a fan as I've ever met. Flies all the games from Toronto and has no connection to Nebraska. Just huge fan. But I want to ask you guys a question because we got in a debate over in Dublin about this, and here's my position on the sellout streak. I don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to keep it going. But, whether it's 88,000 or 90,000, I don't care. Just win. I don't care. And then, those streaks take care of themselves. But we're getting beat by teams like Purdue that I went there and got a ticket for $5. I just don't care. I think we worry about things off season, and we win every off season and all this stuff, and we're worried about stuff. Just win. I remember when T.O. was the athletic director, and he actually sent out a survey. What would you prefer, the sellout streak to continue or build a stadium at 100,000? I put 100,000. I'd rather average 95 and not sell out every game and have 100,000 for big games. To me, that's far cooler than the sellout streak. I just think we worry about the wrong things. Yeah, keep it going, but I don't care. Just win. Do you agree? Guys agree with that, or am I way off base?
All right, thanks for the call, Mike. VJ, I'll let you take it first.
Mike makes a good fight on this one. At first I'm like, let's go. That's the only thing we got. That's the only thing we can hang our hat on now. All we can do is wait the sellout streak, guys. We can control that. So I'm thinking, for me, Mike, I want to keep one piece of the tradition of Nebraska football still going. That we can control. We can positively control it. And I think, we all are starving for some football. I don't know, but you make a point. 95,000 would be pretty cool to see that many people there, and 100,000, and we'll get that many. But sellout streak, I would hope that we would keep it going though.
And it is of interest. Trev Alberts was talking about it the other night on his radio appearance. They need to do some work to get some of these conference games sold. Obviously, if they would have started the season with a win, that'd be a little bit easier. It takes kind of some of the wind out of your sail right there. But in any case, I always say this, and I agree with you, VJ. I think it's kind of the one thing you have that transcends generations and decades and all that stuff. And is it a bit fake? I mean, the red carpet experience is kind of taken over. I love that part of it too. I think that's perfect to further show the kind of the kindness in Nebraska here. But altogether, there's been some empty seats, and so at times maybe it hasn't been completely sold out or whatever, and the boosters have to swing in and buy some. But to me, that's Nebraska's biggest asset, until they could do something on the field, is their fan base, and that should be a prideful streak that they take. But at the same time, I agree with you too. If they did expand it, got rid of the sellout streak, and then was able to kind of get a top out at a higher level, not worry so much about sellouts, I think that would be pretty cool too. So I could go with that, but there's just, over the years, we've seen so many of these records fall by the wayside on the field. And that's the one that's kind of still sticking around.
Yeah, I think it's more of a school thing that cares about this sellout streak, because I went to plenty of games and it wasn't sold out.
Right.
But, you like you say, the boosters will buy all the tickets. But as players, I really don't care about a sellout streak. I care about more winning than I did care about a sellout streak.
Yeah.
That's the thing to me. Win.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is it. At the end of the day, it don't matter if you got 25 people. I mean, how many people were in Dublin? How many people were in that stadium?
I don't know.
40?
So.
I would like to know what that number is, what they played in front of in Dublin. I mean, does it's going to sting just as worse if you play in front of 10,000 or if you play in front of 100,000? Probably worse, because you got 100,000 eyeballs on you than 10,000. So I think fans, if you can't keep up the sellout streak, lower the cost of the tickets. I mean, that would probably only be one of the ways that you can make sure that you get it. And then, they did something real cool last year. Shout out to Trev Alberts for doing that with the young men. They basically gave tickets to all kids, free. You could bring a group of kids in the game. I think if the sellout streak is in jeopardy, I think we should do something that would be nice gestures back towards fans and young minds that can be inspired to do great things.
Okay, VJ, I got a good text for you on the Starter Hammond text line, buddy. It's from John. It says, Rashawn in the black shirt. if you was given the chance to speak to the team before the game on Saturday, what would you say?
Crickets.
I want you to start this one off, VJ.
Cricket. Why? Why don't you start it? Why would you? Why would the hype man go first?
Okay, you're not hyped today, but let's go. Let's shoot. I'm gonna shoot you. So I was telling like, look, guys, we lost a tough one last week. We just got to pull our heads out our butt, and go out here and dominate from the get go. Let's get some turnovers. Let's get some big plays. Let's show them what these black shirts are about. We probably won't stay in the game long, so let's have fun long as we can. No turnovers, good tackling. And then just run into a locker and get them more excited.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop it, Terrell. You ain't gonna run into a locker.
Oh.
You said you said it. You said it.
What is it? Was it a Christmas ornament or whatever Peter had back in the day?
I said it was a clock.
It was a clock.
Chair too.
It might have been a chair. I didn't witness the chair. I did witness the clock though. The clock was epic. That clock busting, and it was epic. And we took Michigan State to the woodshed. But what would I say to them? I would say, listen, this is all about us right now. Totally block out the noise. Totally get into battle mode. Understand what the mission is, young man. You guys came from all walks, all places to play the game of football at the University of Nebraska in the middle of the map. That's the one thing you came to do. You didn't come to do anything else but go to school. But we're not going to school right now. We're trying to take North Dakota to school. Offensively, we got to own the trenches. Offensive line, you guys got to make sure that this is your house. And nobody dominates the line of scrimmage in your house but you. It's like me going to your dinner table after your wife done cook and me eat your plate and then leave. Can you imagine how you feel? We didn't put these pads on to be timid. Put your mouthpieces in. Because just like a boxer, have you ever seen a professional boxer with his mouthpiece hanging? I'll show you a guy that's knocked out because he knocked it out. Get your minds focused on your responsibility. If 11 players take care of 11 responsibilities collectively, and they do it 150 miles an hour, there's nobody in the country that can beat us. It's going to take 11 players on one accord. If one goes down, another one is ready. You guys that are not playing, you better be into the game. Cheering your teammates on. Pass, ball. Defensively. I ain't even done with offense. Running backs. We got to make somebody miss. We got to play with pad level. We got to hit the hole. We got to be smooth to it, fast through it. Make a decision, go. No running out of bounds. We trucking people. We got perfect ball technique. We're blocking. When we had a responsibility to chip, we chipped. I thought they did that extremely well against Northwestern. When you get in the game, it's your responsibility to make somebody miss if you get the ball in your hand. First man never tackles any of my backs. Quarterback, Casey, take care of the ball. Logan, when you get in the game, handle your business, but take care of the ball. Be a leader. Call your team up. If you see somebody's down, they don't even got to see them down. Let them know, let's go. Dig a little deeper, fellas. Let's get this first down. But it's got to come from us. You guys from within. You guys, nobody else can play on that football field but y'all. You got to talk to each other. You got to love each other up. Somebody make a big play. Stop with the dancing. Stop with the me, and cheer with your teammates. Pick them up. You had somebody blocking for you. This is a team. Receivers, we got to look the ball in. We got to catch the X. When we catch the X, we got to secure the ball. Going into contact, if you're not secure with one, put the other hand on the ball when you're going into contact. But we can't put balls on the ground, and if the ball hits your hand, you better doggone catch it. Special teams. Special players make special plays on special teams. Who is it going to be this week? Which one of you guys are going to make the extra block? Which one of you guys are going to stay on the block? Which one of you guys on punt return are going to make somebody miss and take it to the house? Who's going to lay a big hit on somebody on kickoff team? Who's going to be the guy on punt team that gets down and picks up a muff punt this week? Because they're susceptible to it. Who is it going to be? Who's going to step up? Who's going to be the leader? Who's going to be the guy that's going to say, look, put it on my shoulders, coach. I got this. Defensively, man, y'all be who you become. You're supposed to be. And who that is a team full of wild dogs, a pack of dogs that's trying to get something to eat. All 11 guys got to run to the ball. 150 miles an hour. You get tired? I would imagine you better dig deep, because when you get tired, Husker power is the ability when you get tired to go even faster, even harder, even stronger. But mostly, let's be a team, let's love each other, and let's play to have some fun, baby. Let's go.
There we go. Crowd goes wild. VJ, you want to take another call from Dustin?
Bring on Dustin.
All right, Dustin's joining us here on the Honda of Lincoln hotline. Dustin, what are you thinking today?
Well, I was going to continue on that last one, but man, I'm leaving this locker room feeling pumped. So takes me back to my old high school days. But no, it's that last caller mentioned, the sellout. Yeah, I think the sellout's important. However, I don't think the school, if they want to keep it, they got to do some changes. First of all, I know you guys mentioned, bring down the prices. My kids love going to football games. I've taken the one or two. 10-year-old loves it. He asks to go every year. But for me to take a family of 5, yeah, it ain't happening. I know like the Stars, they've done family packages for people. You get this, you get this. Maybe do something like that and get rid of those damn those benches. Let's put some stadium seats in. Let's make it more comfortable for the people. I've said that for years. I don't like sitting on the benches. By the time, if you're on the end, by the time the end of the game, you have, if it's a blowout, you have nowhere to sit. If you want to stay, like it needs to be comfort. And they're putting all this money into stuff. Let's put money into where it counts. And our numbers might go down, but guess what? We're going to still fill a stadium. If we lose 10,000 seats, hey, we still fill a stadium. It's comfort. And yeah, I agree with, man, that was pumping. Man, I was getting chills listening to you guys on the radio. That was pretty damn cool. But yeah, the sellout needs to continue, and they need to put money where it needs to be, and they need to, I would show up more if I could with, taking a family of 5, $400. Just it's not families can't go, and maybe it's not a complete family place, but and then again, I was really pumped on Saturday watching that first half of the first quarter. I told my 10-year-old, man, I can't wait for you to see a good Husker team. I said, you don't know what it was like. I can't wait for you, and maybe this is it. We just looked crisp that first quarter, and if they can just build on that and that alone, I think we got something this year yet. I'm not giving up on them. Northwestern is that team. Every other year, they're a good team. They're going to win 9-10 games this year. I guarantee it. That is just who Northwestern is. Down one year, back the next. Let's go get them, Husker Nation.
There we go.
That, Dustin.
I kind of agree with Dusty on that one, man. Yeah, when we was up 21-11, I was ready to take my nap for the day. And, I thought we had it in the bag, but things happen in football, and by the grace of God, we didn't win it. So, just go out and practice hard. Let's just get a good weekend of practice, and let's just go out here and win our first game.
Well, I just think, comfort is good. I think if you got money to put in the stadiums and stuff like that, excuse me, the comfort of the fans is, I like that. If you can go sit in some good stadium seats, some good conference seats, you'll be more apt to go. And then maybe we need to put up a family night. I'm just giving out examples of what we can do right now to kind of keep that streak going alive and You know, it is. If you have a family of 4 or 5, Pete, that's a lot of money. You know, you're talking about tickets. How about when you get in there and you want some food?
600.
And you know, so I just think some games, like this North Dakota game, maybe it should be a family night. You know, where you can, you know, the parents pay, but if they got kids under 10, they get in for $5 or $10 or something like that. You have more. It'll be more of a kid-friendly atmosphere, I think. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think Bach's trying to turn this into some rock and roll here.
Oh yeah, you guys got some, gonna rock out to break again.
Yeah, but Bach, let me see what your taste is right now. Turn it up.
There you go. I gotta play the air guitar
in the air.
Hey, we rocking out, man. It's the Captain. I'm sponsored by Wingstop. Get the Wingstop. It's 11 chicken sandwiches. Black shirt. Chicken sandwich. Say it with me. Chicken sandwich.
Sandwich.
We'll be right back. Captain.
Bagels and Joe is in full summer mode. They'll add cold foam to the top of any iced coffee. Plus, they now have a Joe Coffee Club. Get unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per month. And don't forget their delicious breakfast burritos and sandwiches. Bagels and Joe, 4 Lincoln locations. It's tailgate season. Why would you bounce around from place to place for all your beverage needs when you could have it all in one place? Wine, Beer, and Spirits has everything for your parties with their 3 locations in Lincoln, Grand Island, and Omaha. It's the largest liquor store in the state, and here's the best part. You can get a drink from their bar and walk around with it as you shop for all your tailgate necessities. Locally owned and operated, it's Wine, Beer, and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Mullen Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Are you sick of mindlessly running on a treadmill or the lack of motivation to consistently work out? Whatever your challenge, Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping can help. Whether you want to lose weight, boost energy, or simply improve your overall health, you'll fit right in at Farrell's regardless of age or abilities. Build endurance with their kickboxing and strength training group fitness classes while also getting nutrition coaching. Try Farrell's now for a free week. Visit fxblincoln.com or call Jeff at 402-310-4026. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
Casey's General Stores is giving away 2 tickets to each Nebraska football home game this season. To enter, just head to any Casey's General Store location in Lincoln during the football season, scan the QR code at the front counter, and fill out the online form. One winner will be chosen at random 2 days before that week's game. So head over to Casey's, stock up on all your tailgating snacks and drinks, and register to win 2 tickets to a Nebraska football game, brought to you by Casey's General Store and 93.7 The Ticket.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism. If you need to sell equipment and trucks, Ritchie Brothers' new Lincoln Satellite Yard lets you free up space at your property and get local access to all Ritchie Brothers auctions. Drop your equipment off and sell it online at any Ritchie Brothers auction, Iron Planet, or via Marketplace E. The yard is at 8801 US 6 Lincoln. It's secure and makes for easy in-person buyer inspections and pickup. Take advantage of this yard to sell at Ritchie Brothers' Great Plains Regional Auction, September 15th and 16th. For details, visit rbauction.com/Lincoln.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
A few scattered showers and thunderstorms in the area this morning, then becoming mostly sunny and hot again with a high of around 93. South winds at 10 to 20. Mainly clear tonight with a low of 65. We'll be back up to a high of 95 tomorrow with a chance of late afternoon and evening thunderstorms. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Presented by Wingstop. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Ah, yeah!
We got something for you, VJ. We got something for you real fast, man. You heard me, Captain?
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation that the Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation. And there is no doubt about it, yeah. You mean Gene Okerlund. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh, wait a minute, though, Randy.
There we go. That's like you inside that locker room getting them going.
Woo wee, man. Listen, I left out one part. Coaches.
Oh yeah,
coaches.
The coaches.
It's more of coaches. Listen, we got somebody sitting on the sideline. Get them off the sideline. Pass ball. Get them in the game. Get them in the game. If they make a mistake, let's coach them up right there on the spot. But let's be together. Let's love one another. And let's go out and kick North Dakota's ass. See? It's that simple. And we say a little, prayer, maybe, and then we'll lock up. Everybody lock up. All coaches out. Coaches out. Coaches leave the locker room. That's the players did what I would have done on the pump up. And maybe Christian Peter goes second or last. My bad. Sorry, Christian. You go last, big bro. And then we do it. Dear Lord, in the battles we go through life.
Dear Lord, the battles we go through life.
We ask for a chance that's fair.
We ask for a chance that's fair.
A chance to equal all your stripes.
A chance to equal all your stripes.
A chance to do it or dare.
A chance to do it or dare.
If we should win.
If we should win.
Let it be by the code.
Let it be by the code.
With our faith and honor held high.
With our faith and honor held high.
If we should lose.
If we should lose.
We'll stand by the road.
We'll stand by the road.
And cheers, the winners go by.
And cheers, the winners go by.
But day by day.
Day by day.
We're getting better and better.
We're getting better and better.
A team that can't be beat.
Team that can't be beat.
Whoa, oh man, don't you know it's time to go do battle? Like, listen, that it's time. It's time. We gotta be like, I mean, our level of plays gotta be like somebody smacked your mama with discipline. Man, my mom died my senior year. Listen, if you smack my mom, don't you? And I've been trained to do this. I'm gonna systematically whoop you. I'm gonna dog you out. I'm gonna be the one putting you on your back. You're not gonna put me on my back. And if you do, boy, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be even madder, and I'm gonna raise my play even more. Running backs are gonna be running through stuff. Listen. Let me get back on North Dakota. They run screens. They block downfield well. They run multiple sets. They do double passes. They have Schuster, who's a scrambling quarterback that likes to pass. I'm done with that. Offensively, their defense, I can't say that this is a good defense we're facing. I can't say that. I think they're a good defense, but they're not a defense that we should even respect. We should go and plow these guys down with the run, plow them down with the pass. They're not good in the pass. They run a 3-4 defense that I like to call a 4-2 front because they always have 4 there. But the funny thing that they do, they'll have 4 there and they'll drop their 2 ends back in the coverage. That's a perfect defense to have at least 200-yard rushers. I would like to see Logan Smothers, a package where he gets in for a series. Maybe the spell, listen, Casey took some big hits in that game. We got to keep him clean. We can't let him get hit and where he's getting flat back, people are catching him in the air right when he's releasing the ball. That's not going to keep your quarterback. And to me, it just gives up a change of pace. So what Casey comes in or Smother comes in? Maybe he comes in and that's what you need to get your ground game going because now everybody's mind switches. But I'm not the offensive coordinator or the head coach, so I'm just an armchair quarterback that act like a coach.
Hey, you're Coach Jackson. We got to live.
That's right. Hi. What's the text line talking about? What's the text line talking about? What's the Sider Heyman text line? If you ain't at Wingstop getting the chicken sandwich, something is wrong.
Oh, there we go.
What are they talking about, Box?
Eric 84 says, why do Box sound so creepy during the prayer?
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Bach, let me tell you what you need to do, Bach. I'm about to coach you up right now.
Deepen my voice or something?
There you go. You got to talk a little bit slower, Bach.
Okay.
And then put the deep voice Bach on them. Go ahead, Bach.
Day by day.
Yeah,
that sound, I think that sounds creepier. I don't think
no.
Like, Coach.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
We're smoke cigarettes.
We're not.
Get some.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not. Listen,
you sound
we're
like
not talking
up under the pile. Get off me! Get off! Hurry up! Get off! I'm claustrophobic.
He's squeezing me. Hey, I can't breathe. Have you ever been on the bottom of a pile before?
Yeah, it's bad down there.
Oh,
dude, hey, listen, that has to be one of the most scariest situations. I've been on the bottom of a pile, and let me tell you, you can't breathe, and the more that you move, the worse it gets, man. That is an ugly thing. But
there are people like pinching and
they're pinching, they're poking and grabbing and all that old crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never did that. I don't think I punched somebody under the pile.
Oh, stop being so goody two shoes, Cap.
I might have.
You know what you did.
Okay, so Bach, see how you just said that? Say that with a deeper voice.
Day by day.
No, not the day by day.
Oh, what do I say?
Just regular Bach. You got to work regular Bach first. Then you can do the day by day. So a little slower and a little deeper.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. The defensive line for this North Dakota team, it's not very big. Nebraska should just weigh on that defensive line. That
I
sounds
like that.
yeah.
I like that.
I don't know. That sounds kind of creepy.
It sounds even more creepy.
Bach, Bach, listen to me.
Stay like you is, Bach. It's okay. I know who
Bach,
you are.
we're in the red room.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, sometimes I get a little hype, but sometimes I got to bring it down a notch.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? Yeah, just bring it down. It's okay to bring it down a notch. Terrell Farley, he acts like he's always hype, but he brings it. He didn't do all that talking on the football field, and he was helping. I saw one of the tapes of you helping somebody up.
Okay,
I have to show you the footage. I got to bring you receipts.
Probably after we was beating him to death, I helped him up. You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though.
I don't know if he's gonna get up or just stay down. So I just pull him up. Get on up, buddy. It's okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay to beat him up and help him up.
I mean, but
at a certain point, you feel bad.
Demoralizing.
I'm not going to help you up.
Yeah,
listen, like I said, in this situation, maybe not. But when we get back to where we hitting people in the nose, I think that I like that mentality because you know you can hit them in the mouth, man, and then help them up. Do you know how that feels? Somebody sock you in the mouth and then be like, "Oh man, you know what, dog? Man, let me help you up, dog. Man, my bad, dog.
I tell you what,
I might sock you in the left one now. The next play.
I tell you what, I hit a guy one time and he told me, "God bless me." So I told him, "Ain't no God out here today, buddy."
Oh boy.
And you know that was Byron Hanspart from Texas Tech.
He was a pastor.
Yeah, so he was a preacher, ordained minister. So, and we hit him a couple times. He's like, "God bless you, brother. God bless you." He was like, "What is wrong with this guy?"
He was trying to soften you up. He was trying to get you softened a little bit.
Well, it didn't work, you know.
Hey, but after the game, you know, get to the middle, pray. I think Hanspart led the prayer. You know what I'm saying? After the game, it's all good. During the game,
no,
the big man is with us. But we're trying to eat out there. We're trying to go on and get them done, man. That's why when you got them big hogs what do hogs do? Deep voice, Bob. What do hogs do, Bob?
I don't know what hogs do. Sorry.
Hold up. Time out. Oh, whoa. Bob, let me ask you this one more time. You know, you got pigs and you got hogs. You know, they say pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
What do hogs do?
Hogs get slaughtered.
They eat.
They eat, okay.
Pigs get slaughtered.
Pigs get slaughtered, hogs eat?
No, pigs get fed. When
Pigs
they're
get fed.
pigs, they feed them until they're fat hogs.
Mm-hmm.
When they're fat hogs, that mean they done ate so much. Them the ones that just be
okay. Then it's time to
those guys. Yeah, the big guys.
You hit them in the head with an axe.
Jeez.
I seen it before. Hey, I'm for real. I'm from the country.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Girl?
Yeah, I seen my great uncle hit a pig in the head with an axe, and he didn't die right then.
Oh,
then he shot him with a little 22 in the head, and now he finished him off.
You know,
I was a little guy. I was a kid.
Or you have farm stories with Terrell.
No, you ever walk down the street barefooted, like down the railroad tracks? That's what we did when we was kids. We walked down the railroad tracks barefooted.
Yeah,
well, that's all right.
That's how we got fast, though. You know,
that's how you toughen your feet up.
Yeah, I mean, you toughen yourself up.
That's how you got your balance.
No,
out there barefoot on the railroad tracks.
Oh yeah, I got my balance for playing quarterback. You know, I was elusive. You know, but then as I got older,
no, you're on the railroad tracks walking barefooted. That's how you got all your game.
No, it's just like leaving pennies on the railroad track. You want to come back and see if they're going to be flat. You know, more flatter. So
hey, listen, we ain't slaughtering no pigs with an axe. Just so you know, it's 2022. That was in 1978,
85.
Hey, you know what, Terrell? On that note, Mr. Black, sir, throw it to break. We let you throw it to break. No pigs, no pigs with axes, though. Okay, sir.
All right, we'll be back at the ticket 93.7 with the captain, Bach, and the black shirt.
Woo!
Casey's General Stores is giving away 2 tickets to each Nebraska football home game this season. To enter, just head to any Casey's General Store location in Lincoln during the football season, scan the QR code at the front counter, and fill out the online form. One winner will be chosen at random 2 days before that week's game. So head over to Casey's, stock up on all your tailgating snacks and drinks, and register to win 2 tickets to a Nebraska football game, brought to you by Casey's General Store and 93.7 The Ticket.
The Labor Day savings event is going on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Advantage of store-wide savings, interest-free financing, and special Labor Day cashback rebates. Save on LG, Sony, and Samsung TVs and get up to 18 months interest-free. Choose from all the latest models, and you can sleep easy on a new Serta mattress set with adjustable base and up to $1,000. Hurry in for the Labor Day savings event going on now at Schaefer's, 48th and R, Lincoln.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games, plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken wings. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Mullen Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Seasons change, but your land stays the same. You need the right solutions to keep you moving. That's why you rely on Acres Equipment, your Nebraska-owned premier John Deere dealership. Whether you're harvesting, protecting your crops, feeding the herd, maintaining your lawn, improving your business, or letting off some steam, Acres has what you need to get the job done. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and things are cooking in Louisville. Right now, our pre-owned sales are off the charts, and we have loaded up the lots full of inventory. We've got a great supply of Sierras, Silverados, Tahoes, Yukons, and crossovers. Plus, we've got a great supply of back-to-school cars just in time for the big day. Don't forget about all of those new 2022 and 2023 units arriving every day as well. So please take that short, money-saving drive down 144th Street or shop online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Did you know that the U.S. has added over 1,100 new breweries in the last 18 months? Learn more by shopping at Myers Cork and Bottle, 13th and South, and by tuning into Thirsty Thursdays with Kevin Myers, because sports are better with a drink in your hand and a friend at your side.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I'm an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, sponsored by Wingstop on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Let's get a little different piano going here. Oh, if we can. Hold on.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Doing good so far. All right, let's hear from some North Dakota players talking about coming back to Nebraska to play for this Saturday's game.
Yeah, it's really exciting, especially exciting because I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, so I grew up watching Nebraska play every Saturday. I took an unofficial there, that stadium is something different, so really excited to go home and show everybody what I can do.
Growing up in Omaha, it's like everyone around you is just like a diehard Nebraska Huskers fan. And so like every kid's just like, oh, I want to be playing at Memorial, this, that. I think the emotions are obviously going to be very prevalent, but at the end of the day, it's just got to come down to, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to step out there and do it. And I just got to put the emotions aside and play my game.
I think it's exciting for everybody, but for them, there might be a little extra special experience there growing up, watching the Cornhuskers, maybe going to the stadium, being at games. We really haven't talked to those individuals about it a whole lot, but I'm sure they'll be really excited to get that opportunity to go play in their home state.
I mean, when I committed here, I knew my redshirt senior year, I'm playing Nebraska. So, I mean, I'm always, take a game at a time. But in the back of my mind, I've always known that the Nebraska game is going to be coming. I'm going to be ready for it.
Being recruited here, they told me, about this game. And ever since then, it's kind of just been, at the top of my head, I'm really looking forward to this game. So, most definitely, I've had this circle for a while.
Yeah, I got some people who I went to high school with. One of my friends, AJ, he's a tight end. He plays there. So, hopefully he's getting some reps. I'll be lining up across from him. My friend's cousin, his name's Kevin, he plays O-line, so hopefully I'll see him there too.
I know a decent amount of kids from there, and then I have a lot of friends that also go to Lincoln, and they're big Husker fans as well, but they're rooting for me still, so.
That didn't sound like they was very confident in themselves. I don't know, that didn't.
Someone was circling this game on the calendar.
Well, you can circle, right? But what it's going to do for you, you know who you coming to play, they're bigger than you, they're stronger than you, so you're going to try your best. But at the end of the day, Nebraska should just come out victorious and just go ahead and whoop these guys and get it over with.
I'll say this about their offensive line. Their defensive line, not very big. Its average is 260. So Nebraska's offensive line should have their way with them. The offensive line for North Dakota, though, they average 301 pounds. Nebraska averages 307. Yeah, it's not too much big of a difference.
I'm telling you, they're disciplined on offense and they play well together. And we are definitely defensively going to get challenged this week. And we're going to have to step up to the challenge. We're going to have to get some turnovers. We're going to have some big hits in the secondary. Guys are going to have to play lights out football to beat this North Dakota team. It's not going to be a gimme game. They've got to go out and impose our will on them so they'll give up. That when I talk about getting stronger as the game goes on, that this is a game that we gotta. A game's never over until all four quarters. But I would love to see the backup players get a lot of time because those are the guys you're going to need down the stretch. Guys can't play 70, 60, 50 snaps, per game and expect to do that all year. They're going to need backups to come in to spell, but those backups are going to have to play well. They can't get into the game and then play, a shimmy sham football or shy football. They got to get in the game and they have to raise their level as if they're a black shirt because that's ultimately what they want. I never seen a gold shirt, yellow shirt, whatever you want to call them, a backup defensive player ever go into the game and then he take a play off or act as if he's not a black shirt. They go out there, they act the exact same way, but we're going to have to defensively smack these dudes in the mouth. We're going to have to, like I said, you got to control Schuster and you got to get some turnovers. Got to play disciplined football because if not, you're going to have guys running wide open on double passes and they run screens very, very well. Disciplined football works up front. You have got to get off blocks and get pressure on the doggone quarterback. We have got to do that this week.
Yeah, and then they've also got a backup quarterback that they like to run in for run-heavy sets. He's 6'4", 245, so he's a big guy. Again, they've got a big offensive line, so that might just work against Nebraska's defensive line. We'll kind of see that. It's going to be fun, though. I know, their coach, Coach Bubba, which first of all, I like that name there. But Bubba has said in his introductory press conference that he likes to get the quarterback and the quarterback's mom uncomfortable. throughout a game. So that's going to be his goal. So you can kind of tell they're going to be going after that quarterback. They're going to try to stop the run, and hopefully, like you said, VJ, Nebraska's committed to the run. You have that advantage. They're not very big up front on the defensive line. You need to work on your run game. This is the perfect opportunity to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're going to be running different stunts, and they blitz from all over the place. You know what I mean? And they play games. Like I said, offensively they got multiple sets. Defensively, it seems like they do multiple stunts. They do multiple things that sometimes will get them in trouble. And we've got to be able to capitalize and take advantage of the times that they do a blitz, and it's the wrong blitz. And I think when you run the ball and you hit them with a 50, 60-yard gain, and those big boys up front got to run down the field, trust me, you get tired. So you got to eliminate the big plays. But, hey, do you guys smell it? Terrell, you smell it?
No.
You don't smell that, Bob?
I need some smelling salt.
It smelled like a chicken sandwich from Wingstop. Hey, it's unveiled and selling like crazy, locally and nationwide, with your choice of the same of sauce and dry rub. See? Got y'all.
But VJ, for me though, my thing is I'm expecting a big game from Caleb Tanner. You know, he's with his size and his speed, he should be able to contain that quarterback. And on the other side of the ball, I would, not saying what Coach Shenander would do, but I would expect I would like to see a lot of blitzing coming from that nickel back. You know, just coming off the side. If you got a mobile quarterback like that, you got to keep him in the inside. So I think it with Caleb Tanner, you know, just keeping contained out there on his side and more likely just coming with the blitz on the backside with the nickel back, I think we should be able to contain this guy.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. But I do think if you're going to do contain, you need to have those rush ends, man, with their hands down, man. Coming, you know, hell high water. They got their ears bent back, you know, and all they want to do is eat, man. They want to find the quarterback. You know, Coach McBride said this, and I forgot about this, but Coach McBride said when I interviewed him that he taught his defensive ends, defensive or outside linebackers, whatever you want to call them, to play the pass on the way to the run, or play the run on the way to the quarterback. My bad. So play the run on the way to the quarterback. So your first mindset is the quarterback. Second is to stop the run if they do a run. But all balls should be on that quarterback and on the target. You know what I mean? And we got it. Like I said, getting off blocks is going to be our number one key. You know, we have to keep our eyes glued on our work this week. We got to play clean. We got to play clean. We got to play disciplined football. And then, man, let's put these dudes in the dirt, man. You know, afterwards we can get with them, and the guys that are from Omaha, they can have a good powwow with their families, you know, in the green and black or whatever color they wear. But as far as I'm concerned, the red and white, we got to wake up. We got to get a little pissed off. Got to get a little angry. I didn't see people playing really, really angry. I seen us on our backs, and we got to change that mindset. Our mindset needs to be, you're coming into my house. You're not getting ready to get anything in my house. We got to protect our house. We're at home. Protect it. Yes, it's the captain.
The black shirt.
He's trying to play something. And
ooh,
Coven.
You got to say it with the deep voice, Coven.
Coven. This is Coven.
He went.
There's scary guys outside, Mom. There's scary guys out there.
Hey, www.wingstop.com is the ticket, the captain. We'll be right back.
Wow. Did you ever save me money on my car?
Yes, that's why our customers keep coming back.
How do you do it, friendly car dealer ?
We simply have low overhead and high trade-in values. The next line's yours.
Oh.
Ready for something better? Mullen Motors is a no-hassle, no-pressure dealership with financing available. Check out the inventory at MikeMullenMotors.com.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I
love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Warhorse Casino is bringing winning opportunities to Lincoln. Get in on the action at our next job fair, Tuesday, September 6th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Husker Marriott. We're hiring trailblazers in every department: revenue auditors, IT, drop team, beverage servers, and more. Every employee is treated like family, and every role is essential in creating a one-of-a-kind experience. Go to warhorsecasino.com for more information or to apply.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games, plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken lips. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hey, buying a used vehicle sucks, and the biggest problem is who can you trust? Hey, this is Carl from Price Right Auto out here at West O Street in Lincoln. Here's what customers have told us they want from us. They want transparent pricing with no games. We have all of our pricing on our website, plus a Carfax report. We don't want to buy a lemon. We include a 3-month warranty on all of our vehicles. We don't want to play games. Just make it simple. We saw that with non-commissioned salespeople. Can you trust us? Just check out our Google reviews. Again, this is Carl from Price Right Auto on West O. Check us out at PriceRightAuto.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, sponsored by Wingstop on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wow. I was trying to see who signed to the practice squad. I mean, all of it haven't been out yet, but let me just tell you, practice squad is completely different than when I played. I mean, back when I played, you had 5-man practice squad. Now you've got 16 guys.
That's a lot.
Woo, man, boy, I could have made that for a while.
Yeah, 16
And
players.
then, as long as you listen to this though, as long as you don't have 9 games, like 9 games play in the NFL, you can be on the practice squad.
So if you're on the practice squad, that means you're at practice.
Yeah, you practice.
You get reps.
You get practice squad reps. Like so
and
you
now
if you was on the practice squad, you would be running North Dakota plays.
Okay. So now it's like they can put veterans on the practice roster too. So
Well, no, they can't play 9 games though, Terrell. Here's what it says. Here's what it says, just so you know. So we're under agreements. How many players can be on the practice squad? Back in the day, long time ago, practice squad limit was just 5 players. That began to change in recent years. In 2014, the limit was increased to 10. Then again in 2020 to 12. For 2022, there was an increase to 16 players. Okay. Talked about the compensation. It says weekly compensation can differ depending on how much an NFL experience a practice squad player has. Any player with less than 2 accrued seasons. So okay, will be paid 11.5. Veterans, on the other hand, so you might be right, Terrell. All right, stand corrected. Can negotiate weekly pays between 15.4 and 19.9.
19 sounds good. Even the 15-4.
17 weeks?
Yeah.
Come on, Bach. 17 weeks of that?
That's
Terrell?
a good deal.
You just give me 75,000 a month, a week, a year. I'll be good.
That'd be enough. That'd be enough for you. Let's go ahead and play some more North Dakota sound bites, because I want the fans to understand who coming in playing and who they think they are. They think they some big tough team that's gonna come upset somebody.
This is head coach Bubba Schweigert on preparing for Nebraska.
We're starting our prep for game 1, and against a very talented opponent. And we're going to be able to watch them in game 1, and may have to make some adjustments, but we sure feel like we can take advantage of this late fall camp to get opponent prep going right now. We think is the right thing for our team, and I'm sure the guys will look forward to it.
Head coach talking it up. It was another one I said was number 3, but it was number 3 on our little list.
Okay.
The third one.
Yeah.
It's been banging and clanging with our teammates for the last month now. It's getting kind of tiring of us getting head to head. We're going against the same people day in and day out. It's going to be way more fun to hit someone else now.
It's nice to be friends with the offense again. I mean, fall camp, spring ball, you start to, not dislike, but have a little tension between the offense and the defense. Final days of fall camp, you start to get a little antsy. So it's good to be one team again and have someone else to go against and someone else to focus your anger and frustration at.
I was the linebacker from Omaha again, who I got his name somewhere, but I got so many notes.
Nice guy.
He sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah. All of
What's a nice guy sound like, Terrell? I like to think that I'm a nice guy.
Well, VJ, I think what they're going to do, they're just going to come in here and get beat and take their check and go on back home. So, that's the only thing I can see them doing. I don't think it's going to be a tough game at all for us. I think we just go out there and play our game and let the scoreboard tell the truth at the end.
Yo, what is that going to entail?
I mean,
what do we have to do to go out there and play well?
Just execute and play football. That's it. I mean, last week was a letdown. This week should be a picker-upper. That's what it should be.
Somebody just smacked my mama. Man, I'm about to kill you, man. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But that's the way they got to play, like their hair's on fire. They used to say that in the NFL. You know what I mean? This is not college football. I can hear Jimmy Ray right now, offensive coordinator for Kansas City. This ain't college football. The ground is on fire, man. If ain't nobody touch you, get up off the ground and go. Of course, we can't do that. But what we can do is play like our hair is on fire. But that's a lot of money. 15-4 to 19.9 to be a practice player. And if they go to the playoffs, you still get paid. You still get the bonus, and you still get the ring. That's what I'm talking about. That's just what I'm talking about, Bach. You gotta help me out with something a little bit, man.
What you got there in the red room over there? You got the captains up over there.
Yeah, got
that's the All Americans. I think is that the captains or All Americans?
Yeah, that's the All Americans on the wall.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's the All Americans. Because there's Ralph Brown right there. Those are all the All Americans on that wall. I've tried to get Logan Smothers.
You can get Logan Smothers up there.
I couldn't get Logan Smothers. Well, it's a picture of a young man that I know that was getting Logan Smothers' autograph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? But I was trying because I think Logan Smothers, I think he's better than we think. Let me just say that. Logan Smothers can get in and do some damage against some offenses. And if you got two weapons, you got to throw in court. Who cares? Because you can't just game plan Casey anyway. At the beginning of the game, they didn't know what we were going to do.
Well, it's interesting too because Nebraska only had 110 yards rushing. Everybody loves Anthony Grant's 46-yard run that helped him get to 100. But other than that, there wasn't much room. The running backs weren't hitting the right holes when there was room. It was not a great running game in my mind the first game, and I don't think anytime you get 110 yards rushing, that's usually going to do it. Obviously, Casey very much helps you out in the passing game, but I am interested how much they mix in Logan Smothers because that dual threat back there. He could. I want to see throughout the season, he could open up the running game a bit.
I mean, I think when you think about the running backs in this week, it all starts up front. Those guys have got to get better pad level. They got to get their butts down, and they got to drag. They got to get people out of there. You know what I mean? That hip sled. That the sled drill. You know what the sled is, right? Mm-hmm. Terrell, you definitely know what the sled is, right? Because y'all used to push the sled and then tackle it, right?
No,
Terrell, you there? Earth.
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Did y'all used to hit the sled or no?
Not really. Not the outside linebackers, more the inside.
Well, the offensive lineman hit the sled, doggone it. I remember hitting the sled with him down in the hole when we double block.
Others and Casey, what is Purdy fit of this rotation?
I mean, I think Purdy's right there as well, but I'm just saying when you talk in different packages, and I think when you got Purdy and you start to look at the grand scheme of things and what you're trying to do as a football team, you gotta start looking to the future too. You gotta, why burn Purdy if you got a Casey Thompson with a Logan Smothers? Why burn him? Why burn his year? If something happens, okay, but why burn him? If we get into a game, they got 4 games that they can play without and still redshirt. We get into a game where we beating the tar out of somebody. I think you throw your guys in to get them experience. But we gotta look to the future, and you gotta have. You never know what a season is going to hold. So somebody could get hurt, and it's football. Somebody is and will get hurt at some point of the game. But who the guy is behind them is going to matter, big time.
Yeah, and Purdy too, maybe kind of stuck in the middle, maybe the best of both worlds as far as I just think I don't know. This could be wrong, but the way that I kind of think of it is he's not quite as polished a passer as Thompson. He's not quite as good a runner as Logan. Probably a better passer than Logan. Probably a better runner. So he's just kind of stuck in the middle there, and maybe down the line that
stuck
makes
in the middle with you. My bad.
But I don't he's not their run package quarterback, so he might still be the top backup.
Well, I think you have to start looking to the future. Purdy has an opportunity to be the quarterback of the future. We got it. The great quarterbacks that came through Nebraska that really excelled at being a captain and having that leadership mentality are the guys who were in the system for years. Or they started playing as a freshman. Look at it. Look at the numbers. Tommy Frazier. Okay. The only one that you can say, and he played, I think we left in 98. So Crouch played. Him and Bobby Newcomb, they banged it out. You know what I mean? But he played young for multiple years. Who else would have played for multiple years? Oh gosh, it was somebody. Adrian Martinez, Taylor Martinez. We got some Martinez's. I'm just saying.
But you say Purdy's for the future. What about the young man we got from California? I mean, I heard good news about his arm all through camp. So, next year is going to be a battle.
San Antonio? Antonio. Torres?
If it's Richard Torres.
Yeah, you're talking about Torres from San Antonio.
Okay, yeah, Richard Torres.
Listen, what's wrong with a good quarterback competition?
I mean, you're gonna have 4 or 5 in that room next year.
No, how do you know that?
You got the kid coming from New Jersey also next year.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Torres this year. You got
Harvard.
You got like a big room.
There's a lot of quarterbacks.
So
Well, I would rather have them.
In this day and age, some kids are gonna feel left out, and they're gonna hit the portal, and not trying to not trying to not bash us, but not trying to make it, like
start
it's
anything up.
start anything up. But
you're starting it.
So.
Well, but I think that's part of the idea is they don't want to get caught with, having three quarterbacks in the room. One's not ready. One gets hurt. They want to have plenty of options. And naturally at that position and just in college football in general, people eventually transfer out. Not all those guys are going to graduate.
Nobody's going anywhere, Bach. Nobody's going anywhere.
It'll happen eventually.
Nobody's going anywhere. Those guys are going to compete for a position. They knew that when they came in. You don't think the quarterback from West Virginia, wherever he's from on the East Coast, you don't think he knows what we got when he committed? He knows. Listen, you want to develop guys, man. You want guys that you can get into your system and then develop them. And as they grow as men, as they grow in their mentals, you teach them the fundamentals and the things that you want them. You teach them how to throw a ball on a rope without the receiver even being there and knowing that your receiver is going to be there. But you got to have that. Terrell, you talked about it, having 17 black shirts. Well, if you guys didn't have that many players that could play, you wouldn't have that many black shirts. So
you're right, but what I'm saying, this day and age, how kids respond to coaches or not starting, the portal is open up for them. I was reading the other day that 2 kids transferred right before the season starts, and that's kind of ticks the coach off. So how do you prepare for that though?
I mean, I get that. How you prepare for that is you talk to your teams, you talk to your recruits, you let them know that this is nothing. When we recruit you, we're not looking for you to get into the portal. We're not promising you anything. What we're promising you is an opportunity to come in and play. If you work hard and work your butt off, you maybe be able to become a black shirt or get the starting position on offense. But to promise them that they're gonna play or you can come in, that's desperation. That's when you ain't got nothing. But we've been around this before when we didn't have anything, when the cupboards were bare. Now we got to retool the cupboards, make sure you got 3, maybe 4 players that's committed to the University of Nebraska. That's not committed to just going on to the NFL or to the NIL, but they're committed to Nebraska. They're committed to making Nebraska, turning us around as a program. Being the class that turns Nebraska around, you will forever be remembered. Yeah, perfect, Bach.
I like that one.
Yeah, this is Bach. Take us out, Bach.
You're listening to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Did you know that the U.S. has added over 1,100 new breweries in the last 18 months? Learn more by shopping at Myers Cork and Bottle, 13th and South, and by tuning into Thirsty Thursdays with Kevin Myers, because sports are better with a drink in your hand and a friend at your side.
Hey, buying a used vehicle sucks. Biggest problem is who can you trust? Hey, this is Carl from Price Right Auto out here at West O Street in Lincoln. Here's what customers have told us they want from us. They want transparent pricing with no games. We have all our pricing on our website with a Carfax report. You don't want to buy a lemon. We include 3 months warranty on all of our vehicles. You don't want to play games. Just make it simple. Sell that with non-commissioned sales. Can you trust us? Just check out our Google review. Again, this is Carl from Price Right Auto in West O. Check us out at PriceRightAuto.com.
We never really had a discussion on but you just went on a bench we heard from the sport. It's cool.
We did, when I signed the papers, you said
Let the experts
it was, yeah, went up on the price, whatever. So it's not the same price on the truck. It's the white truck.
Right, you right.
I said,
No, you're right.
Order your Wingstop online at 28th Superior, 50th No Street, and 29th.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, you'll keep your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad.
Well, it's on your. It's
mention this ad.
Yeah, you're right though. That was the white. That was the white truck. Yeah, you're right. That was the white truck. We really
HIS
didn't
Auto Care.
kind
70th and Van Dorn. God
So,
bless you.
but the payments was on there.
Want a happy and healthy day. We are thankful for
I was
all
thinking that the same deal was applying to that, but you're right. That was less money.
well-deserved
So,
time off this weekend.
What do you
This is
want? I know, but listen.
Lincoln.
I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio.
That's Herrick Services on the air.
Yeah, I know.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on.
A few scattered showers and thunderstorms in the area this morning, then becoming mostly sunny and hot again with a high of around 93. South winds at 10 to 20. Mainly clear tonight with a low of 65. We'll be back up to a high of 95 tomorrow with a chance of late afternoon and evening thunderstorms. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
The fall sports season is here, and Brown Shoe Fit is celebrating that with a sale on athletic shoes. From now through the end of August, get $10 off any regular priced athletic shoe up to $105, and get $15 off shoes regularly priced at over $105. These are shoe brands including New Balance, Brooks, Hoka, and On. Gear up for the busy fall season today with the athletic shoe sale at Brown Shoe Fit, located at 66th and Q.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, sponsored by Wingstop on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ah, she's out my day.
Dang. I want to see Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, 5-year, $245 million contract extension.
Woo.
He won't last 5 years, though.
Don't think so?
Nah, I think Russell probably got about a good 2 years in him.
Who cares?
Okay,
He's
Bach
getting
got
$42.3 million a year. What?
to the NIL news that Bach has.
Oh yeah, this they just tweeted this out a few minutes ago. CJ Stroud got the entire Ohio State team $500 express gift cards so they could suit up, get good suits. But do you think if he did that just for the scholarship players, it's almost $42,000 he's shelling out there for the team. He's got some NIL laying around.
You think? I mean,
That's crazy.
CJ Stroud. I mean, listen, if you get a meal ticket or 2 or 3 or 4, you got expendable cash. And you know what he did? You know what he just did by doing that?
A tax write-off.
Well, that too.
Give me that,
that too. But do you know what that just did? Do you know what that? I might go ahead and put it all on Ohio State right now.
Oh yeah, that team's going to be
based
together.
on him doing. Well, I'm saying, listen, he could get all the money in the world if he wanted to, and that he already got, and just be selfish, right? But he turned around and said, "Guys, here's $500 apiece. Go get some suits."
Yeah.
What?
Not just the offensive line, not just the running backs, it's everybody.
What? Think about that. Think about if your quarterback did that for you, how much are you going to love your quarterback? How much more are you going to block for him? Forget a steak dinner. $500 a year. $500 suits.
He's going to give them the first guy that gives up a sack, he's going to give him a bad look. Like, dude, I gave you.
If you even rode on my quarterback, I would be pushing you off of him every play.
Right? That's what listen. Who's to stop that? Who's to stop that from happening? When you think about, if I'm a quarterback, you gave me $500K, man, I'm telling my lineman, look, y'all, I got y'all. No sacks, man. I got a stack apiece. No sacks for stack apiece.
A stack apiece, but probably some of them linemen are making way more than a stack. So, you know.
Man, I'm saying
this is 10,000.
But this is coming from me though. This is
but
it's not, if I'm the quarterback, I'm sharing the wealth. That's what that is. He's sharing with his teammates. He's not just being like it's all about me.
Nice.
Huh?
A Rolex would be nice.
What are you gonna do with a Rolex other than tell time?
Hey.
What can you do with a Rolex other than tell time? That's a great question.
Quarterbacks that buy their linemen that, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just going by what other people
might get some different, more looks in the club with that telling time.
Yeah, I got you a pair of footies. You want a pair of Nike footies?
Hey, listen, let me just lighten the load. I gotta. This is for both of you guys. This is a trivia question. Cider Haven text line is open. I'm opening it up for everybody. You get a $25 gift certificate from Wingstop. Hope you're there right now, getting you a chicken sandwich. What word in every dictionary is spelled incorrectly? What word in every dictionary is spelled incorrectly? Every one of them. Take a stab at it, Bob.
I have no clue.
No guess? You think about it.
I don't
text line saying anything yet? I got the text line quiet too. You guys out there in Captain's Country, in the ticket country, are quiet. Come on, Husker Country, stand up.
What you say now?
You want me to ask it again?
Yeah.
Okay. What word in every dictionary in the world, English of course, is spelled incorrectly?
The wrong word, probably wrong.
Well, we got 3 different people guessing incorrectly on the.
That's why I love the Captain's Country and the ticket, man. Y'all smart. Smart guys, Bach. That's what we look for. Smart guys that can think on their toes. It's incorrectly. Who got that? Shout them out.
We've got a few of them. Some people without names.
Okay.
Houston Pepper Champ did.
Yeah. I mean, who got it first though?
Champion. Yeah, Houston Pepper Champion was the first one, and then there's just
good. Well,
There's a lot
Houston
of
Pepper
words.
Champ next Wednesday gets a $25 gift card to Wingstop.
There you go.
You guys didn't know that, huh? That was a good tongue twister, huh?
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Yeah, but
incorrectly. It's the only word that's. I said what word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but you got more than one answer though. that's the thing.
What's the other answer?
Wrong. You know.
Yeah, we got wrong.
Yeah, but
colonial.
I like incorrectly. I think incorrectly is. I asked, what was? Do y'all even remember the question?
Yeah.
What was the question?
What word is in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly?
Thank you. So wrong and incorrectly is two different things. Incorrectly, you spell that N-I-C. Wrong is W-R-O-N. I said, what word is spelled incorrectly in the dictionary on all dictionaries? Let's not try to. You know what, Bach? I got something for you. You ready for this? Let me give you another. See, this is one of those Coach Jackson tongue twisters that I give my players when I want them to think deeper, think a little bit deeper about things. Critical thinking. I had this class, critical thinking.
Someone said that's not a tongue twister, Captain.
Whatever. Why you reading it? Black shirt. Now just wait a minute. Now I could get you with this one, but it would be too easy. So I'm gonna see if we can get Bach, Mr. Black Shirt. You ready, Bach?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let the games begin. All right. Spell stop.
S-T-O-P.
Spell cop.
C-O-P.
Spell hop. Come on, do it faster.
H-O-P.
Spell top.
T-O-P.
Spell mop.
M-O-P.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop.
Go.
Really? Got him. Got both of them. Two birds, one shot. Blah. Live. I got y'all live too. That's what I said. Listen, it's about thought processes. Let's have a great Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds like our time. The Black Shirt, what you got?
Corn hat Friday tomorrow.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, this makes good sense. I'm trying to tell you now.
There you go.
Listen, get excited about something. Get excited about the game. Let's keep the sellout streak going. Let's get behind the boys. Let's get behind the coaches. Let's get behind the organization. And let's help us win this week. Win on Saturday. Win on Saturday. Win on Saturday. Go Big Red.
Go.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial.